Magnets are pretty cool.
Oh yeah, beautiful.
My name is Fox Helms, and today we're going to talk about Lenz's law. To understand Lenz's law, first we need to understand Faraday's principle, because Lenz's law is a corollary of Faraday's principle. Faraday's principle states that by moving a conductor metal through a magnetic field, you can create an electrical current. In the words of a certain Michael Stevens, electrical current produces a magnetic field, but a moving magnetic field can produce electric current. Lenz's law, therefore, is really the mathematical given to Faraday's principle. If a conductor and a magnetic field can induce an electrical current, then this electrical current has to go in opposition to the original magnetic flux. This makes perfect sense when we think about the law of conservation of energy. If Faraday's principle is correct, then there are two directions that the electrical current can flow, with or against the original magnetic field. If it flows with the original magnetic field, then that would increase the strength of the magnetic field, which would increase the strength of the electrical current, which would increase... What we would have is the uncontrollable and exponential creation of new energy. Since that could never happen, we know that the electrical current must flow in opposition to the original magnetic field. These opposing currents are known as eddy currents. If you want to see Lenz's law in action, look no farther than your local climbing gym. This machine is called an auto belay. It replaces the need for a belayer so that a climber can go all the way up and all the way down the wall as safely as possible. But how does it work? And why are people so willing to trust it with their lives? Physics. That's why. As the climber climbs, they are attached to a cord. This cord is pulled up into the housing of the auto belay by a retractor spring. Inside the housing of the auto belay, there is a ring of very strong neodymium magnets, which create a powerful magnetic field. The cord that the climber uses is attached to a spool. On the spool, there are arms positioned on a pivot. These arms are made of aluminum, which means that they are not magnetic, but conductive. When the climber lets go of the wall, their weight tugs on the cord, which causes the spool to spin suddenly. The sudden spinning induces centrifugal force. The centrifugal force causes the conductor arms to flay outward into the magnetic field. As the arms fly through the magnetic field, according to Lenz's law, an eddy current is created that opposes the force of the falling climber. This force slows the spinning of the spool and lowers the climber at a much safer speed. That's pretty neat.